Hello guys. This is your friend Itachi Fanfic 3.0 and we are back a new fanfic story which is what if Jiraiya, Minato, Naruto, and Boruto each contribute to evolving the Rasengan and carry forward the will of fire. Let's start fanfic without wasting more time. It all began with Jiraiya, the legendary sage of Mount Myoboku, the man who first envisioned a technique that would represent ultimate chakra control. He called it Rasengan, a jutsu formed purely through willpower and mastery. His student, Minato Namikaze, perfected it, shaping it into a weapon of precision and speed. Known as the Yellow Flash, Minato made Rasengan his signature move, dreaming that his son would one day surpass him. Years later, Naruto Uzumaki took that dream further. He didn't just master Rasengan, he revolutionized it. By combining it with wind release and the power of Kurama, he created the Rasenshuriken, proving that the true strength of a ninja lies in never giving up. Now, Boruto Uzumaki, Naruto's son, carries that legacy forward. He infused the Rasengan with lightning and space-time chakra, creating a new evolution, a jutsu that reflects the next generation's will and strength. I was leaving Raikage's office till Jubi called me into my mindscape. What's up? I asked him. Naruto, I want you to meet someone. He said. Okay, who is it? I asked, looking around. It's me, I'm Hagoromo Otsutsuki, or otherwise known as the Sage of Six Paths. He said. I was shocked the Sage of Six Paths wants to meet me. So why did you call me here? I asked. Naruto, I see the connection you have with the 10 Tails and how you already have the Rinnegan intact. He stated. Naruto, I see the connection you have with the 10 Tails and how you already have the Rinnegan intact. He stated. Yeah, I took it from Sasuke and already know how to use it. I said. Good, so I'm just gonna come out and say it, I want you to be the new Sage of Six Paths. He said. Really, you want to give me your title and power? I said, shocked. Yes, Naruto, so what do you say? He asked. I accept. I said. Good choice. He said. Then I felt his power rising incredibly. Naruto, this power now belongs to you and no one alive can stop you. He said. All you have to do is grab hold of this power and never let go. He said. All right. I said and grabbed his power and merged it with my own. I feel even stronger than before. I said. Here, a little goodbye present. He said and vanished. He dropped his staff and it had a note on it. This is for you, my new successor. I'll see you later, Jubi. I said. Alright, I'm gonna take a nap. Bye, kid. He said. I woke up on a bench in the park. It was 11 o'clock night. I knew Ino was gonna kill me for being this late. I ran through town trying to get home because me and Ino have school in the morning. I opened the door to my house and closed it gently. I opened Tina's door and found her asleep. I opened me and Ino's room and found her asleep as well. I laid down next to her and set an alarm for 6:30 a.m. and went to sleep. The next morning. Beep beep beep. My alarm went off, so I woke up Tina because she has school too. Tina, time to get up. I said, waking her up. I'm coming, Daddy. She said tiredly. I fixed Tina and Ino some breakfast. After Tina finished, I walked her to school. I'll see you later. I said, kissing her head. Bye, Daddy. She said, running into the school. I ran back home to wake Ino up. It was 7 o'clock when I got back and saw Ino eating the breakfast I made her. Good morning, Ino. I said. Good morning, Naruto. She said. I'm gonna hop in the shower real quick. I said. Hurry up, school starts at 7:30. She said, scolding me. After I finished my shower, I got dressed and ate some breakfast. You ready? She asked. As I'll ever be. I said. We were walking to school when I hear chirping sounds. Chidori 1000 birds. I heard a voice say. Almighty push. I said, pushing the attack back. Sasuke Uchiha come back to claim something. I said. Yeah, your head and my eye. He said. Ino, tell the teacher I'm gonna be a little late. I said to her. Oh no you don't Amaterasu. Sasuke said. Black flames were rushing towards her but I jumped in front of her. Naruto. Ino screamed. Ha 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 ha. Sasuke laughed. He died protecting you of all people ha ha ha. He said. Don't. Make. Fun. Of. In-o. Pipe. Say. Almighty push. I said pushing the attack back. Sasuke Uchiha come back to claim something. I said. Yeah your head and my eye. He said. Ino tell the teacher I'm gonna be a little late. I said to her. Oh no you don't Amaterasu. Sasuke said. Black flames were rushing towards her but I jumped in front of her. Naruto. Ino screamed. Ha 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 ha. Sasuke laughed. He died protecting you of all people ha ha ha. He said. Don't. Make. Fun. Of. Ino. Pipe. Say. Almighty push. I said pushing the attack back. Sasuke Uchiha come back to claim something. I said. Yeah your head and my eye. He said. Ino tell the teacher I'm gonna be a little late. I said to her. Oh no you don't Amaterasu. Sasuke said. Black flames were rushing towards her but I jumped in front of her. Naruto. Ino screamed. Ha 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 ha. Sasuke laughed. He died protecting you of all people ha ha ha. He said. Don't. Make. Fun. Of. Ino. Pipe. Screamed. I rushed him before he could do anything. Rasengan. I made a shadow clone and he and Ino disappeared. Now it's just you and me Uchiha. I said. Whatever loser after I kill you I'll be sure to make Ino's death quick and clean. Uchiha I was holding back before but if you threaten Ino then I'll kill you. This time you die. I said. Naruto use your new power you got from the sage. I heard Jubi say. You're right thanks Jubi. I said I opened my new power it was an upgraded version of my Jubi chakra form. What is with this power? Sasuke thought to himself. At the Raikage Tower. Hey bro I've come back from my mission yo. B said rapping. B do you feel that power? The Eight Tails said. Yeah what do you think it is yo? B said. To the Leaf Village 5 hours before. Sasuke's POV. I woke up in the hospital and saw Sakura sitting next to me. Sakura where am I? You're in the hospital after your battle with Naruto. She said. But why do I only have one eye? I asked her. Naruto. Took your Rinnegan. She said. He did what? I said. Sasuke. Naruto is stronger than you. Kakashi said. For him to be this strong he must have called upon the Kyubis for power. Kakashi said. Naruto's not the Nine Tails Jinchuriki anymore. I stated. What do you mean of course he is? Kakashi said. He's not he said he was the 10 Tails Jinchuriki now. I yelled. But I don't care I'm gonna kill Naruto this time. I said getting out the bed. But Sasuke-kun you don't even know where Naruto is. Sakura said. I'll find him I summoned a snake to follow him after we fought. I said. I jumped out the window and ran to the village gates. Sasuke-kun. Sakura screamed. I was jumping through trees and I finally arrived where my snake had followed him. The village hidden in Cloud Huh. I said. This time I'll kill you Naruto. Back to the present. Naruto's POV. I was gonna put all my power into this attack. I think Uchiha was gonna do the same but this time he dies. Chidori 1000 birds. I heard the Uchiha scream and then he ran at me. Senpo Futon Rasenshuriken. I ran at Uchiha with my final attack. This will settle every fight we've had. Sasuke. Naruto. Chidori. Rasen's Hurricane. Our attacks hit I overpowered Sasuke and sent him and my attack back to the Leaf Village. Maybe I shouldn't have put everything I had into that. I said and passed out. Ino's POV. After Naruto's clone disappeared I continued my walk to school. I could feel people staring at me as soon as I walk in the gate. Naruto where are you? I thought to myself. T. Sunadez's POV. I kept reading the note the Raikage sent me a few days ago and I can't stop wondering why does he care about Naruto. Is Naruto at the Cloud Village? Is this why he asked me to take his name out the book and remove the bounty on his head? Then I heard a crash come from outside, so I rushed to see what happened. I saw Sasuke lying in a crater. Where did he come from? Sasuke, are you okay? Who did this to you? I asked him. It was Naruto Uzumaki. He's at the Cloud Village, he said and passed out. I checked his heart rate, it began to slow down. Get him to the hospital quick, I ordered. Yes, Lady Hokage, a ninja said and vanished with Sasuke's body. If it's war they want, it's war they'll get, I said. Shizune, send a letter back to the Cloud